Hi there, it's Rebekah from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for Scorpio from the 8th till the 14th of March. We're into the second week of March now, so not long until Easter. So looking forward to that. We will be able to eat chocolate. I love chocolate, like most people. But I have meditated on the cards previously and I have shuffled them for you. I will shuffle them again. If this reading does resonate with you, if you could give it a thumbs up for me, so that lets me know that the message has touched you in some way. If it doesn't resonate, it's a good idea to check out your moon sign, your rising sign and your Venus sign, as well as your sun sign, of course. Probably what the best thing to do is to Google your natal chart. Just Google natal chart and then put in your details. You'll get to find out what your moon sign is, your rising sign and your Venus sign. This is a very easy thing to do. If the readings you like my readings, you can subscribe to my channel. If you know of someone out there who is wanting to receive some guidance, you can also share my channel or tell them about my channel, and then we can make it grow. It's a good idea to have a look at those. If you do see a heading that does resonate with you, you can also look at that reading as well. That there might be something in that reading for you that you may need to see. It is all energy, so it doesn't matter. It's whatever you feel that you're drawn to. So that's my advice for you. I will be doing the readings a little bit differently next week. I do them so the cards do flip out. So it's not mine, but I've decided to do them in a different way. So we'll try that out next week. This week I will be doing the cross of truth for you. So let's have a look for Scorpio. I might just cut the deck for you, Scorpio, and see what's going to happen for you from the 8th till the 14th. What's the present situation for Scorpio? Okay, the present situation at the moment is the 5 of Wands. That is fire energy. So you could be around a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius person. That's what's going on for you at the moment. Okay, so what is Scorpio hoping? How do they feel about this situation? How is Scorpio feeling about the situation at the moment? What are they hoping for? What is Scorpio hoping for, spirits? What is Scorpio hoping for? What is Scorpio hoping for? How do they feel about the situation? 3 shuffles. Okay, we've got 3. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Quite a lot of how you're feeling at the moment. Okay, Scorpio, let's look at what might be helpful for you. What's helpful? Helpful for you is the 3 of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is going to be quite a complex reading. There seems to be a lot in it. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's look at the challenges. What are the challenges for Scorpio, spirits? What are the challenges for Scorpio? Okay, we've got the Lovers. We've also got the Ace of Swords. That's the challenge. Well, you've got 3 aces here. You've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome for Scorpio, or the advice needed? What's the advice needed for Scorpio for the 8th till the 14th? That's way too many. I'm going to take 4. Even 3's a lot. What's the advice for Scorpio? Okay, that's alright. Just 1. That's great. Okay, so the advice is the Knight of Wands. That's the outcome. Okay, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Wands in the present situation. The 5 of Wands talks about conflicts. It does talk about difference of opinions, petty squabbles. You may feel like your energy is being drained from these key issues that need resolving. There could be some power struggles. This could be to do with your family, your job, your partner. There are, as I said, there's power struggles there and competition. So you need to be diplomatic in the situation. You can see here these people are fighting with their 5 of Wands. So there's conflict surrounding you at the moment. Okay, how you feel about everything, or you're fearing, or you are desiring. Okay, so it will take, first of all, the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about feeling restricted. You feel restricted. You may fear, because you are restricted, you fear that you are not able to move forward. Your confidence may have taken a knock. You may have, who knows, these people that are causing conflict may have said something to you to not make you feel very good. You may have a lot of responsibilities with children, and that's why you're feeling restricted. Your partner may be having to take on other responsibilities, or you're just feeling like there's a lot of unnecessary conflict, like you're not getting anywhere with this conflict, so you're feeling very restricted in your surroundings. You may have even a lot of people staying with you at the moment, whatever the situation is. Okay, so the 8 of Swords also does speak about remaining calm and strong. The answers are available that you need. You just need to look at the situation again. Maybe look at the situation in a different way. Then you take a step back, maybe take some time out to look from an outsider's point of view, and have a look at why is this conflict happening? Who's causing the conflict? Can we remove these people from our lives? Do I need to be speaking or seeing these people? Can I change? I mean, people don't usually change. They usually stay the same. We can only change our perception of them. So if something's happening with another person and you can't cope with that, you need to remove yourself from that situation. Okay, so it's alongside the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles represents prosperity and material gains. It does talk about good financial rewards. It also speaks about documents that are important. You may be receiving an important letter or document. You can also be receiving some money or gifts. The Pentacles talk about your material aspects of life, so it will be to do with your finances and house. Aces normally speak about new beginnings. They are a nice card. So you could be feeling restricted with this Eight of Swords, but desiring prosperity, material gain. The Ace of Cups, as you can see here, is a very nice card. The Ace of Cups talks about love, emotions, and relationships. It can speak about a new relationship. It does speak about love and happiness or the renewal of a union. You could also have around you someone that may be giving birth or news of someone that's pregnant. You could be pregnant. There is emotional euphoria. There's real love around you. A fresh beginning. Emotional. You could have emotional interest in another. But this card does also say lay the past to rest. So maybe this is what you are wanting to happen. You feel restricted and bound to a situation, but you are desiring prosperity, growth, and material gains and security. And you are also wanting this love. You're also wanting the love and happiness that you deserve. You could see this in a totally different way than I see it, but this is how I'm seeing this at the moment because of the present situation of the Five of Wands, the conflict. That's how I see it. You feeling the conflict, you're feeling restricted, this is what you're desiring, this is how you're feeling, this is what you want. Okay, let's see. Okay, so in the helpful position is the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. Okay, let's talk about the Three of Swords first. Swords talk about intellect, challenges, animosity, and analyzation. You could have surrounding you some stormy emotions. This could lead to fights, leading to separation. It could mean upheaval in family situations, but there can be hope, can be found, and a couple may have physical distance. So you may have a romantic interest, or it could be a friendship, and you're feeling quite sad about this because you are at a distance from them. This could also mean it doesn't have to be physical distance. You could have you could have a partner and you could be feeling like they're distant, like they're not communicating. It could mean that. That's why this card's come up, that there could be distance, and this is why, like distance in the relationship. So this is why this is making you sad, and the stormy emotions. This is why, like the conflict that's around you at present, the feeling restricted. What you're desiring is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, but you're feeling quite distant from someone close to you. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is someone very active and energetic. They are usually cheerful and optimistic. They can sometimes be fearless. They're usually full of ideas, but they don't necessarily think things through. This can also speak about a message coming through, some swift good news. It could be work related. You could receive this by phone, email, word of mouth, or post. So I believe that these two cards are helpful because you know that you may be receiving a message, or maybe the person that you are feeling distant from is someone like the Page of Wands. Now, they're usually a youthful energy, a page. They are only messengers. It could be a child that you're around. They are like cheerful, and they're full of ideas. So, you know, they could have a mouth on them. They could be causing you a bit of stress, anxiety, or so this is why you're feeling, maybe this is why you and your partner are having a few conflicts. This is why there's some stormy and fight emotions going on. You can't reach a decision. It could also mean that there are three people in a situation. It could be like in a relationship, there could be another person in the relationship. I can't see any relation. Well, I mean, this is the first card that does speak, you know, talk about a page. So this could be someone that has caused you heartbreak. This could be someone that caused you heartbreak, and they're still making, this is what the conflict's about. This person here is causing conflict. This is causing this page, who's energetic and, you know, doesn't think things through, is causing heartbreak, is causing the emotions. And it does speak about them being at a distance. So this is why there's pressure on the relationship, because you aren't close together. Okay, so that's the challenges. I mean, sorry, that will be helpful to know. Okay. All right, so in the challenge position, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about significant victory and triumph over difficulties. This speaks about you need to use your inner strength. You will be getting clarity. The success is deserved, and overcoming setbacks and adversity. This card's asking you to cut through the confusion. It's generally a very positive card. It does speak about new beginnings, but it can also, it is a sword, so it does refer to intellect challenges, animosity and analysation. So there could be some communication around you that is quite sharp, but this ace is saying that you have the inner strength within you to cut through the confusion. So this is the challenge or the prevention for you. Okay, it's coupled with the Lovers. So there could be a choice. You could have two people that you are trying to choose between in your life. The Lovers is generally a nice card. It is, you could be dealing with a Gemini. It does talk about perfect union expressed through love. As I said, there could be possible love choices. The card does speak about commitment or marriage or even solid friends around you. It does speak about romantic bliss, harmony with yourself and another. There could be some new life-changing things that are going on in your life as well. You may need to make a choice about a partner or a partnership, which could be life-changing. You may be moving to the next level in a relationship. You may be moving to a commitment or a marriage, or like the next step, and you might be moving in, or, you know, something on that regard. This is in the challenge position though, so it tells me that with the Ace of Swords, if this was in a different position, I would generally say that this was quite good. But to me, I'm thinking that this may be causing the conflict. You may be having conflict with your children. You may be having conflict with your friends, because it is in the challenge position. You may have choices and you're not sure as to what to do. Okay, so that's there. All right, so the Knight of Wands is in the outcome. The Knight of Wands is a very swift and fast energy. This is a fire sign, so you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. The Knight has high energy. They are very warm and exciting, but they can seem a little hasty. You could also be changing homes. This can also signify a long journey. Don't react hastily, and you need to check the details first. If it is a person that is in your life, just be aware that this Knight, usually this particular Knight, is all about action. They do come in swiftly and they leave as fast as they come in. So that, just keep that in the back of your mind. It doesn't have to necessarily be a male. It can be a female. It is just the energy. Okay, so what I'm getting from this reading is that we are having conflict. You're surrounded by conflict and you've got some issues, difference of opinions, petty squabbles, and this is draining you. Okay, you're feeling very restricted in your surroundings. You are wanting and desiring, you are desiring peace in your relationships, and financially you are wanting security and just abundance. You're wanting, you want to reap the financial rewards that you've worked hard for, but you're feeling very restricted. Okay, so what's helpful for you is the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. I'm going to try and see this as helpful. Okay, so the Three of Swords. What is helpful in this situation with the Three of Swords? Hope can be found. That's how I'm going to take it. Even though you could be at a physical distance from someone, there is hope to be found. Maybe you need to take some time out, go for some long walks, clear your head. But this page it's also next to the page. So this Page of Wands is a youthful energy. They're cheerful. So maybe you have someone around you, or this is the positive side of the relationship that you're dealing with. They are fearless. They are full of ideas, and they're cheerful, active, and energetic. And I mean, you generally like people that have this energy. This does also speak about some swift good news coming in. So that's something to look forward to. As I said, it could be work related, but it can be anything. But you will be receiving a message, because that's what the page says. So the page can be giving you the message to help you with resolving an issue, to stop the heartbreak, to be physically closer to your partner, or you communicate with your partner, or communicate with a friend. You're feeling loved up with the Lovers. in the challenge position, but this is challenging you because of the confusion that you've got at the moment. Maybe you have to make a choice about what you need to do. The swords talk about communication. So maybe this is saying you need to communicate with your partner or the person that you're trying to get a solution from. The ace does talk about success, and it does talk about victory. But I'm thinking that you need to overcome the setbacks and adversity and cut through the confusion, communicating with your partner, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or friend. This card here speaks about moving. Either you're moving forward or you're moving physically. You may be going on a holiday or a long journey. Don't react when this is in your near future. This is the outcome. So this is going to be nice. A new journey, a change. It is advised to check the details first though. And it can happen quite swiftly because this night brings warmth and excitement. So just check the details first. That's what I would advise. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, Scorpio, I hope you liked that reading or you got something out of it at least. I'm going to use the Gaia Oracle book the Gaia Oracle card, for your advice. Remember, if the reading does resonate with you, give it a thumbs up because I need to know that the messages that I'm putting out there are resonating with someone. Remember that it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. You do need to check your other planets in your natal chart to see what you could be in a different sign at any given week. I mean, I know on the 21st of February I was in my moon sign, so that was just what I noticed, that the readings in my moon sign resonated more than my sun sign. So it's a good idea to find out what you are. Okay, so we've got moonlight there. Okay, moonlight is 36. Straight open to it. Love it. Okay, romance is in the air. You will soon travel to somewhere special. What did we speak about? A long journey. This sounds very nice. A romantic evening leads you to discover a source of untapped and virtually unlimited potential. A simple yet inspirational idea comes to you and will have you look at your life from a new perspective. Well, you've got three aces on the table. Pretty good. And the lovers. I mean, if you take out all the negative cards, I mean, you've got some very positive cards there too. A simple yet inspirational idea comes to you and will have you look at life from a new perspective. Through this, you will create something new, something that will be lasting value. Relax, unwind, and enjoy this time. The reflective light of the moon fills your heart with love and reveals a deep well of untapped creative possibility. The affirmation for you, Scorpio, is: I invite romance into my life. I look at things from a new perspective. My life is full of unlimited potential. Creative possibilities are all around me. Life is an endless source of inspiration. Wow, that's actually a nice reading, Scorpio. I hope you got something out of it. When I started to learn tarot, I learned a lot about myself. and a lot about other people, a lot about my journey and my path and where I was supposed to be. I felt a lot more secure in my life. So tarot isn't just about any particular reading actually resonating with you. It's about learning about yourself and other people too. I just feel like these cards and the advice from different readers just gives me so much more information than I ever knew before. I just love it. And I love the cards too. I really resonate with all my cards, and especially these Gaia ones. The illustrations are just fantastic. Anyway, Pisces, I hope you have a good week and you've had a good weekend. It's not Pisces. What am I talking about? Pisces. Scorpio. I hope that you are going to have a good week, Scorpio, and that the reading did resonate with you or you got something out of it. Just subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share with like-minded people. And I will see you in the next reading. Okay, see ya.